Hello, gentle viewers. This is Indian welcoming you to a new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 18. In the previous episode, in year 7 of our reign with the Cleveland Indians, we won another World Series, our third and the second in a row. So it is up to us to see what happens in the years to come. But first off, we're going to be playing through the offseason, and we've got some decisions to make. Do we re-sign Yu Darvish? He's still really, really good. I say we execute. Done. Carrasco, he got it done in the playoffs, but he's starting to age, and it's starting to get pretty obvious. If I void his contract year, let's go ahead and extend Longoria's contract by another year. That was a really good bounce back year from him. This is such a hard decision. If we void the deal, we'll get more money. But the question is, would Carrasco extend his deal? See, he wants all the money. If I void the contract, do I have anyone to replace him? And the answer is no. I can always pick up a bargain basement starter to fill the hole temporarily. Does he have one more year in him? His strikeouts ticked up, his walks ticked up, but his home runs ticked down. By quite a bit, almost by half. If I let him go, I would be... So I could void the contract for a first-year draft pick. Because I doubt he'd take a 1 year... I don't think he'd take a pay cut of that size. I can't not execute it. I have to take the option. I don't have a replacement yet. Execute the option. New budget, about $170 million in team payroll, and all this other stuff here. Okay. All right. Personnel, I don't think I have any decisions to make this season. Maybe if I want to re-sign Freddie Gonzalez to a new deal. But I can always give Luke Carlin a shot. He's done really well in AAA. How have you done in AAA? You made the playoffs 3 out of the years I've had you. Let's go ahead and just go through the awards for... Oh, salary arbitration hearings. I got to do this first, don't I? Miles J., I'd love to give you an extension, but we're going to need to start making some decisions here. Okay. Benson. I like you, dude. You hit fairly well for us. But I have too many hitters like you. Do I void your deal? What do you want in a 1 year extension? You want a longer extension that I'm prepared to give you right now. Krieger is a slam dunk. I will re-sign you for 3 years if you'll take it. No. What if we do an increase of $500,000 every year? Because I want you on the team, but you're not going to get like regular playing time. You'd take that, and I'd be happy to sign that for you. By your arbitration years. Tinsley... You're not even that good a backup catcher. I mean, you're just not. You hit fairly well last season. But you're kind of a crummy catcher. I mean, there's no reason I can't just give you, like, a 1 year deal. Yeah, you can have a 1 year deal. And then I will, and then we might start looking for a new one. Do you want Romero or Merritt? Because I'm not going to sign both of them. Merritt is younger. And Merritt has consistently given us 100 innings in relief 3 consecutive years. I mean, in terms of value, there's no way that's not. Yeah, I have to give him the extension. Let's do it for 2.5 million. It's still a pretty big race. No, you want your 3.08. I'm going to offer you 2.5 million as a 1-year deal through arbitration. And then Jay, I'm going to go ahead and what do you want as an extension, Romero? You want a lot of money, and you're just going to be, I can find another left-handed specialist. I'm just going to withdraw. I'm going to non-tender you. I will offer Samad Taylor a minor league extension. But everyone else can go ahead and walk. I mean, McKenzie's 26, and I've never considered bringing him up, so it's fine. I'm going to just sign him to another minor league deal. Mitch Brown will never play for anyone else. It'll be funny. Jay. Dude, I love you, but you're wanting a massive, massive raise. And you're already past 30. I can't do it. I can't. I will happily go to arbitration with you for a 1-year deal. That's fine. What did I do with Merritt? Didn't I just offer you an extension? No, right. Yeah, I decided I would just offer you the 1-year deal there. He only wants $1 million. I'm not going to non-tender Bennett just for that, or Benson just for that. It'll be fine. Can I get... Let me make a team offer of $3.5 million. I know it's probably going to result in him winning, but it's still double his current salary. And I don't know... And I want to try to reduce his expectations if we're going to sign him later on. Oh, right. Everyone's got to come off the DL, don't they? There we go. Ooh, Syndergaard retired. Interesting. Krieger extended. Tinsley extended. I think this means I have Krieger for 3 more years, right? And as a utility guy, I couldn't really ask for more. He draws walks, he'll hit occasionally for average, and he plays pretty solid defense. Let's do a quick overview, actually, of our team this season before we continue. So, Moncada was worth 5.5 WAR. Not as good as he was with Chicago, but he did lead the American League in runs, stolen bases, at-bats and plate appearances, while playing a pretty darn good second base. He was worth his money this season. Kageyama turned in another Kageyama year, where his bat is just above league average, he steals a few bases, and he plays really good defense. Which, again, for the amount of money, is perfect. I don't know why your Roland team is unhappy. I know you want to beat the top of the lineup, dude, but you don't deserve it. You don't get on base enough. Deal with it. Yeah, I'm totally happy with Kageyama. He's been a really good pickup for us. That's 4 seasons of quasi-all-star level production. And I still have him for what? 3 more seasons. Worth it. Mejia, another very good season. A little bit of a bounce back from last year, which was semi-disappointing, but still really good. And I'm really happy with Mejia. Mejia's got to be getting somewhat close to the 1,500 hit mark, isn't he? He's not even at 1,000 hits yet. I don't know what the hell I'm smoking. Kevin Newman, a very fine pickup for us at designated hitter. One of the best trades we've made in a long time. And all we gave up was Carlos Ventura. Or Manuel Margot, sorry. And he's even going to be a free agent, which is the hilarious part. That was brilliant. That was really good. Now, Newman's probably not going to age super well, but I've got him on a nice deal. And by the way, the Pirates picked up his entire salary. Now, they're not going to pick up the extension salary. That's going to be entirely on me. But I'm fine with that. Zimmer, some injury problems. He had a good season, but he was injured a fair amount. Still, can't say I don't like him. Lindor is getting awfully injury prone, and he's only 29. This is concerning. It is a concern, and I don't know exactly what to expect from him going forward. And the thing is, I didn't sign him to any team options, so this is going to be challenging. If he's going to start aging and start hitting badly, he's going to be hard to move. Longoria, really nice job at third base. I'm really happy that he bounced back so well. Enough that I was happy to pick up his extension and have him play another year for us. Exactly what I wanted from a third baseman. Then we get to the bottom. And Bobby Bradley. Bradley, my dude, I hope you turn things around next season. I'm not paying you a lot of money, but I'm paying you enough that it's irritating that you're just a flat-out failure hitting. Donnelly's probably got your job already. So you're going to be fighting for like DH at-bats or backup first base positioning. Not good, my man. Not good. Kim is getting to the point where he's so bad in left field that it might be worth considering DHing him. But then I have nowhere to hit Newman. Maybe Kim is just someone we think about getting rid of in the near future. Granted, Baltimore pays most of his salary, so it's not like it's a big money thing. And then Hayward will be back, and that'll be fine. Krieger did fairly well in limited playing time. He didn't hit great, but he hit well enough. And he played a pretty decent shortstop when we really needed him to. Nick Solak, how did you end up getting so much playing time? Oh, that's right, because I moved you to left field. And at left field, you did pretty well. To the point where you might actually make the regular roster next season, and then maybe Kim will get sat every once in a while. So the top was really, really good. But we didn't have a super outstanding season from anyone. Pitching-wise, Carrasco was great. Jay was great. Finnegan was great. Clevenger was less great. And Trevor Bauer continues to be disappointing. Rame and Bowman both could have been better, but they weren't terrible. And I'm paying Bowman $1. Let's be totally honest. Okay, a little bit more than $1, but still. So good. So good. All right, let's continue on to award season. I wonder if Kageyama will take home another Gold Glove this season. Damn. Don't play the loyalty card with me. I'm not going to come back to Cleveland no matter how much you plead. Well, then you can go take a long walk off a short bloody pier, Don Taylor. You had a chance. You were the heir apparent to Jason Kipnis. And you blew it. Actually, I never really gave you a chance. So, maybe it's fair that you're angry at me. Because I never gave you a real shot in the majors, did I? I still don't like that snotty tone, though. Mitch Brown wants to play somewhere else. I respect that. I think he'll have a pretty good career for someone as a reliever. I could sign him to a 1-year deal just as a backup starter type. Would he take that? No, it's fine. I'm not upset. Bradley Zimmer got his first Gold Glove. Congratulations, Zimmer. I'm kind of upset Kageyama didn't win one. How good was Ronald Rosario? 17.5. I think Kageyama was better than that, wasn't he? I thought he was. 15.5. Grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Reliever of the year. Alex Claudio, yada yada. Yuri's Familia had a good year with the Dodgers. I can't say I'm that surprised. But you wanted a lot of money, and I didn't want to pay it. Them's the breaks. Yoan Moncada won a Silver Slugger. Very nice. Is that his first? No, he's won 3 of them. 3 in a row, in fact, it looks like. No, 3 out of 4 years. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, if I were the Cubs, I would be shifting him to left field. I don't know why you're playing him in center anymore. He can't handle the position. Rookie of the Year. I doubt I had anyone anywhere, even in the... Yeah. It might be Donnelly next year, though. Donnelly is... I have high hopes for him. Freddie Gonzalez won AL Manager of the Year. Well, that's a thing. Cy Young, I doubt I'll have anybody. You really give it to a bloody reliever. How good was Alex Claudio? 154 ERA doesn't cut it for me. What was his WAR? Okay, 3.1 WAR as a closer is actually kind of impressive. That was kind of impressive. MVP, I know I don't have anyone. Yep. When people are cranking like 50 homers a year all over the bloody place, you know, it is what it is. Arbitration hearings day. I bet Jay will actually win his. I don't think Jay's gonna lose his hearing. Yep. Yeah, he got what he wanted, but I got what I wanted for the other 2. I am not going to push it on Jay. I'm just not. He's already getting sort of old. He's never given me 200 innings a season. He's good, but not good enough. Not good enough for me to sit here and sign in this massive deal that I'm not sure he deserves. Free agency filings, please. Keon Broxton. I don't know why you thought this was important to me. He's kind of interesting. So let's take a look and see what kind of damage we can do in the free agent market. How much? I don't have a whole lot of money for free agents, do I? Probably. I could sign Corey Kluber. Wouldn't that be something to bring him home? Yeah, I've got $13 million for free agents, so I got to go kind of on the low end for free agents. Okay, give me... I just want to look and see who's available, and then I'll determine who I want to look at further. Yeah, these are all deals I can't afford. I could get Kluber, but it would be $12 million, and I'm not sure he'd be worth it. Pitching stats. And he's not even near 200 wins. Just out of curiosity, you're wanting a 4-year deal, and I'm not going to give you that. I could pick up Lourdes Gurriel. Let's look at potential rating. Let's see if there's any really outstanding players that I could, like a Kageyama type. Yadier Alvarez is potentially at least a decent starter, who would be at least a good to better than good reliever. I'll go ahead and I'll give you a 1-year deal. Oh, you don't like Freddie Gonzalez, but you're both Cuban. You should be like best friends. Melvina Doan? I don't see any need to go into the free agent market this season. I mean, there's no one here that I'm looking at that I'm like, this player would transform our team. I mean, like a Kazuhide Sakamoto, maybe. You know what? I do need a lefty bullpen guy. Give me customize. Throws is left. There we go. Luis Herrera or Taylor Rogers. Okay, Wei-Yin Chen would only cost me a little over $1 million, and all I really want is someone who can handle left-handed pitching. Although, I could pony up a little bit more and pick up... Oh, wait a minute. You are... Yeah, you're not that good. It's Taylor Rogers, who's admittedly a pretty solid pitcher, but his track record's not super great. I'm going to go ahead and actually go after Chen, because I just want someone to just, you know, help me get lefties out. Ask for a response, and then we'll just go up to Hall of Fame voting. Local kid helps Corey D. Ray discover smoke. Neat. Sure. Hall of Fame voting. Carlos Beltran, definitely. Lance Berkman, sure. Bartolo Colon, yes. Johnny Damon, no. Adam Dunn. I'm going to keep voting for him, even if I'm the only one voting for him. Giambi, yeah, I can vote for him. Adrian Gonzalez. His peak was too low. Yeah, he's not a Hall of Famer. Not even a little bit. Victor Martinez had a better... If Martinez won, I wouldn't be upset. But I don't think he deserves it. Oh, they're comparing him to catchers. He wasn't that great a catcher, though. Brian McCann, not that impressive. I know how the game works. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Yadier Molina just to say I'm voting for him. I'll vote for Andrew Jones, too. They were really good defensively. Hanley Ramirez, not really. Andy Pettitte should be in. I don't know why the game won't vote for him. CC should definitely be in my opinion. K-Rod for relievers. I don't know. James Shields, no. Because he's a second baseman, I would actually vote for Chase Utley. That's the only reason I would. Yep, this is all I'm going to vote. I'm going to start being one of those guys. I'm going to withhold my ballot for reasons that seem mystifying to the players. Yeah. Submit ballot. Winter meetings. This is going to be one of the more boring off seasons because there's just not a whole lot I need to do. Because this team had enough people not hitting up to their potential that I think will be better or at least as good even if nothing else happens. I doubt anyone's going to give you a better deal than I will, Chen, but sure. We could look at extensions. Carrasco, Darvish, Merritt, Moroff. These are not names. What does Carrasco want in an extension? He wants too much money. I can't do it. I'll give you the 1 year, $15 million offer at the end of the season, and I'll do that happily. But that's as far as I'm willing to go. Oh, Moncada's deal is going to bite us on the butt. I'm getting a nasty feeling about that. What do you want, Merritt? You're a reliever, and you're not a closer. Darvish can walk, that's fine. Tinsley, Benson, Anyone super important coming up? Not really. There's not even any interesting decisions to make here. To be blunt, talk to Jay again, but Jay's just going to want like a stupid amount of money. And I'm just not sure you're worth it, buddy. I'm not sure you're worth it. So we'll sim up to the beginning of the winter meetings. Henry Owens, I don't know why people would be that excited about signing Henry Owens, but sure. Why not? We might pick up someone decent in the Rule 5 draft. Hey, look, Chen signed because I'm probably the only person who actually gave him an offer. I know baseball. I know who people like to sign and who they don't. You know what, Gavin Collins? I'm going to waive you. Oh, right, I should be checking prospects. Yes, prospects. Anyone I need to put on the 40-man to keep. McWaters is a lefty. Yep, you're on the list. Alonso's already there, and the other two guys here aren't that exciting. Moving on. Nobody super thrilling. Nobody super thrilling. Wow, Huffin has just like melted. He could still be really good. You're just, yeah. Anybody super good? Nope. Nope. And nope. All right, and let's just sort back by position because that's how I like to look for people. Okay. Very well. Let's go up to the Rule 5 draft. Oh, Jason Kipnis is still playing. How'd he do last season? He had a pretty decent season. Not great, but pretty decent. Yeah, not so decent 2023. Rule 5 draft, we don't have an open spot, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll look. There's like an amazing pants-style player I might take a peek. Like Wellington Chall. Nah. Nope. No picks for me. Hall of Fame voting results. Oh, yeah. You need to go to AAA. I had one Indian lead in something, and it was stolen bases. That's not usual for us. Come on, finish saving. Damn, Steven Strasburg's down to being a relief pitcher? Man. One player got inducted, Carlos Beltran. Frankie got a lot of votes in his first year. Sorry, Alfonso Soriano and Ryan Howard. I'm surprised Brian James Shields and Brian McCann got so many votes. Welcome, Carlos Beltran. Welcome. The Hall of Fame thing in OOTP 18 is actually kind of cool. It might be something we look at in a future episode. I don't know. Let's see here. Sim up to the preseason. Any crazy changes? We get a really good scouting. Holy crap. 71 potential. Look at that change up. You can stay in the international complex. I don't feel the need to promote you any farther than that. Player development, no. International. Default, potential. Ernesto Plaza. Everyone else here is kind of a meh. Just for funsies, let's cut everybody else in the complex. Just send them home. Get lost, you jerks. There we go. Now the only players there are the actual good ones. Or it could be good. Again, I know I've said this before in the past, but I just have to hand it to Out of the Park Developments again for this game is super stable. I mean, I remember playing like OOTP 13 and there'd be crashes and it would be horrible. They're doing much better now. Okay, whatever. Still nothing that I'm really jumping out and saying, yes, please. Sim up to spring training. And then we'll get up to opening day and set the rosters. I don't think that's right, Vin Scully. I think you're over-exaggerating a bit. Then again, this is Vin Scully. That's like what he does. Sure. All right. And then let us sim to a week. Oh, nothing happened. A week. Miles J is out for 3 days, whatever. Oh, I never told him what to do for the pitching staff, did I? Yeah, I'll just let you decide what you want to do. It's fine. And we'll go back to the 5-man so Trevor Bauer can get in here. Ooh, you don't like Trevor Bauer anymore. You're like, Bauer, you've been replaced, brother. And Bauer's like, yeah, I'm kind of crap now. I'm still stuck with you for like a few more years. Whatever, Bobby Bradley. I don't even care about you anymore. We were best friends, and then you had decided, I'm not going to hit 200 this season. I'm going to make your life miserable. Well, I'm going to make your life miserable. Altuve is going to be coming, is going to stay in Houston. Good for him. And another week. All right, I'm going to look at the spring stats, and if Bobby Bradley had an amazing spring, then he can stay on the Major League roster. If he didn't, I might option him to AAA if I can. I don't know that I can. Player development, probably nothing here that's too interesting. Oh, McWaters did pretty well. Chen, not so much. Oh, the owner died. That's sort of sad, maybe. We'll sim to the end of the games, and then we will decide how to put together our roster. So, we have a 38-man camp. Let's start making changes. Okay, pitching staff is 17, so we need to cut 5 pitchers. No, I promised I would look at statistics for the spring. Reports, no. Spring coverage, there we go. First baseman, batter stats, home runs. Let's just search by name, it'll be faster because Bradley will be toward the top. Bradley had a crappy spring. Sorry, buddy. Okay, Esparza, you're going down to AAA. That's an easy call. I'm going to just cut Crow. I mean, if he can't throw strikes, I don't want any part of him. I'm just going to release you. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can waive you, take up the 60-man, and then I'll cut you. I think Ram gets optioned down. He had a good season, but not a great one, and I've got so much talent right now. I mean, McWaters I could send down. I think I will send down McWaters. Yeah, go on down, buddy. I still got to get rid of pitchers, though. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starters. That's fine. Bowman's not going anywhere. Chen's not going anywhere. Darvish. It's got to be Rame. I just don't have spot on the roster for you, buddy. And that gives me 13 pitchers. I still need to get rid of one more. And he won't take a demotion, will he? I'm gonna try to waive Trevor Bauer. Give Prather a chance to be a fifth starter. Okay, now we need to get rid of what? 8 more players. I'm gonna send down Alonso. I'm gonna try to waive Bradley, and maybe someone will claim him, and I'll be a little sad if they do. But that was just such a terrible season. You are now a first baseman. And I can take you off the list. Mitchell's gonna go back to AA, or AAA. I want him to get more experience. Same for Jones. Same for Palacio. Same for Chatfield. Same for Spratling. And then... Solak plays outfield in second, so he's actually not the worst choice. Ooh, Kageyama's getting worse. Like, a lot worse. Your deal doesn't look so good now. You are almost 30. If I had a real outfielder to put up and play in center, I actually would probably send you down to the minors, Kageyama, but I can't. It's got to be Benson, I think. It really stinks because I could lose him to waivers. But I think I have to do that. Okay. So we'll do our traditional wiping of the pitching staff. Carrasco, number 1. Finnegan, number 2. Clevenger, number 3. No, Clevenger, number 4. Jay, number 3. And new 5th starter, Doug Prather, 5th. Closer will be Crockett. 8th plus or later. Setup man number 1 will be Deo. Deo gave me 85 games last season. Let's look at pitcher ratings. I'm interested in good stuff. Probably Darvish then as the number 1 setup guy. You can come in the 7th. Then Deo in the 6th. Merritt will be straight middle relief. Backup long relief. Chen will be lefties only. Oh, Bowman. I forgot about Bowman. Bowman is middle relief / high leverage, maybe? I'd actually rather put Osuna in that role. And middle relief / high leverage. There we go. That's a good bullpen and rotation. I think I like it quite a lot. Lineups, what do you have for me, AI? I can see that. I can see starting Solak. He did really well last season, in admittedly reduced circumstances, but... Okay. I like it. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. Let's advance to opening day and see if any one of these guys gets claimed on waivers. Someone just did. The freaking Mets, damn it. I can't do anything about that. I don't think the others got claimed, though. Yes, that's fine. Personal message, and we lost Will Benson. Ooh, Dave Strader, number 6 prospect. Very nice. Didn't the Indians draft Jeremy Sowell? No, the Giants did. Who am I thinking of that had a... Sowers was the one the Indians drafted, and that was a long time ago. I'm showing my age. I am showing my age. Holy crap. Whoa. Strader should be in the majors right now. No. I'm sorry, Doug Prather. Strader is too good. Now, you're in the majors. Congratulations, Dave Strader. You're 24. You're going to get a pitch count. You're going to get 100 pitches per outing. I feel kind of bad, but Strader's super awesome, so don't feel that bad about it. I said Carrasco. Don't argue with me. All right, let's look at waivers in DFA. I want everyone sent down to AAA. I bet Bauer refused, didn't he? Can I trade you for anything? Probably not. Yeah. Yeah. If I change you to a reliever, do you get any better? You're a little better as a reliever. I feel bad because Dale had a really good season, but the only other alternative is Merritt. And Merritt might refuse too. Yeah, I'll go ahead and call up Bauer, and you can be long relief and emergency starting pitching. You can fill the Merritt role, I think. On the Merritt role. Brilliant. But that is it for this episode. So, an intriguing development in spring training in that we have a possible ace who's finally ready to pitch in the majors. I'm super excited about how good he might be. He's not loyal to his team, which is unfortunate, but we'll see what happens. 2021, he was drafted in the first round. We have 2 first-round draft picks. Oh, that's right, I promised that. That'll be a great way to finish things. Let's look at our history of drafting. Draft history. So our very first pick was Duke Stunkel, who now plays for Baltimore and kind of... Stunkel, you're welcome. You're welcome. Brad Depperman, free agent. Bill Bristow, retired. Jake Johnson, retired. Austin Jones, retired. Colton Campbell, retired. Jake Schaaf, high A for the Yankees. Johnny Ruiz, free agent. Trey Truitt, free agent. Sean Collins. Casey Clemens is retired. Woodmansee is a free agent. Curiously, Malik Spratling is the only player we still have from the draft. 2018 was Donnelly. We also had Mike Young drafted in the first round. Not so enthusiastic. Chatfield. Eric Ramirez, who never plays with Baltimore, and I kind of think we could use him now. But, you know. How did he end up? Oh, was that the trade for Kim? I think that was the trade for Kim. Let's see. No, he was part of the Fisher deal. Yeah, that was the trade for Kim. Okay. So Ramirez turned out. I get some credit for that, I think. And then Fletcher, AAA. No one here. No one else here is all that thrilling. Anderson was a bust. Holy crap, what happened to him? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I gave Philly a freaking ace. I gave the Phillies an ace. No, they might. Oh, it looks like they used him as a closer. Okay, if he's a reliever, he's actually worth it, but... Hunt didn't turn out. Green definitely didn't turn out. Deo is on the roster. Retired. Bad. This is just how the draft works, right? It's very much a crapshoot at the major league level. Lou Phillips didn't turn out. McBean still has some potential. McCracken, meh. Dan Mitchell, easily the star out of that class. McWaters, another outstanding potential pitcher. I think he was the one that started out as a catcher. Strader made the majors. Very nice. Blashill, less impressive, but still good. And then we've already started to see people just kind of drop off. Josh Floyd, kind of disappointing. Steed is still good, though. He could be a real Steed for some time to come. I'm not sorry. I think you know me better than that by now. Phil Landy really needs to get out of rookie ball, but I'm sure at some point he'll get the call. And then last season's was Ben Sargent, who's already crap. How was that possible? Weren't you did you just vanish? Yeah, you were a 64 prospect at one point. That's very disappointing. Ajibola is okay. He was really bad too. Although he still hits for really high contact. I think you're maybe just not being fair right now. But you like Figueroa. And you like Tatum. Although Tatum needs some experience of being an actual catcher before he'll ever make the majors. He's got a pretty good bat. And so that's worth considering. But that's all for seasons to come. It's this season where the 2021 draft pick and the 2018 draft pick are going to be the twin towers of the awesome that is the Cleveland Indians. I'm super excited about both Donnelly and Strader. I'm still kicking myself for Anderson. But you know what? Anderson was really bad with me. It looks like he just liked the Philly system more than mine. Whatever. But that's it for this episode. So we'll be entering season 8. We'll see what happens if we can make it a three-peat, or what happens, and see if we can maybe get a rookie of the year out of either Nick Donnelly, Donnelly, or Dave Strader. I'm really excited to see how both of them perform in the next season. But that'll be for next episode. Until then, this has been Avindian reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And as always, I bid you good day, good fortune, and good luck.